Can you guys hear me? Oh boy, so you couldn't hear me. Oh my goodness. Can you hear me now? I just switched my device. That's weird. How come? Man, what's up with my thing now? How about now? Is it better now? Can you hear me? Okay, good. I don't know what's going on with my other. Hey, now wow. Abi, is it cold that's catching all the devices? I don't understand. Is the cold affecting the devices as well? Hmm. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Greetings, highly favored. Thank you for stopping by, Dr. Chike. Good evening, sir. Welcome. Good to have you. This is nice. To me, I just want us to chat a little bit. This is not like a serious talk. So anything is open for conversation. But the first thing I want to talk about is I don't know how many of you remember Tales by Moonlight. Does anybody remember Tales by Moonlight? I kind of miss it. You know those stories they used to tell about the hunter and the rabbit and the snail and the fox. Is it fox now? I can't remember. All those stories, where people will be under kids, they will gather kids under tree and be sharing stories about the hunter and the rest of them. I kind of miss that too. Honestly, I don't know how Nigeria is such a mess now. That program, for instance, Tales by Moonlight, they can actually revamp it and upgrade it and give it a different touch because that's like a generational thing. African history is mostly oral history, right? That continuation of it is so important, to share. I don't know. Nigeria, the state at which Nigeria is now, hey, hey, hey. Oh boy, I don't even know. As you're putting out one fire, another fire is starting. As you're putting out one, another one is it's crazy. Did you guys hear about the lady that Erisco Food went and sent the IGP to arrest? There were court orders releasing this girl fully. They went against the IG, is the IGP now, whatever. He went against the court order and went to arrest the woman, pregnant woman. Well, they didn't arrest her. They laid siege on her in her house. Because she stayed in, she didn't come out for like 10 hours. I don't know, but I mean, some people were saying that the siege has ended. I think it was that lawyer in Ibehe or something. He was saying that the police finally withdrew and left. I mean, it's crazy. I can't imagine the type of trauma that woman would have gone through in that period of time where all these policemen are making threats. A pregnant woman. Hey, God. Hey, Nigeria, oh my goodness. I just couldn't. I was just thinking about how scared the woman would be and the state she's in, how she'll be reacting to it and all of that. Nigeria is a scary place to be right now, to be honest. And meanwhile, did you guys hear in other news that a few people were kidnapped in Abuja? They've been going estate to estate in Abuja. The same Abuja that Wike is supposed to be FCT minister every day, na kidnap. Meanwhile, Wike is busy thinking about Rivers. He doesn't want them to collect Rivers State. And I'm wondering, why did he just remain governor of Rivers State? How can you be at two places at the same time? I don't understand. Another kidnapping happened again in another estate in Abuja. And nobody's doing anything. They are just kidnapping people, taking ransom, doing whatever, laying siege on people. Eh? I don't know how far is this going to go. Me, I'm wondering what will it take for Nigerians in Nigeria to just rise up and say enough is enough. If we sit at home, they'll kidnap us. If we don't sit at home, they'll kidnap us. We might as well all storm out now and do this once and for all. What will it take? Hey, not to talk of the other news that's been coming out from Nigeria, the kind of crazy things that are happening in that country. It's really, I mean, I don't know. The mental health, the mental health, the trauma that a lot of Nigerians are living with. I can't even put my finger on it. I don't know how they are surviving it on a daily basis. It just feels like Nigerians are like a defeated people in Nigeria. That's what it feels like. Eh? That's what it feels like a defeated people, helpless, with nobody caring about it. It's crazy, oh. It really is crazy. I don't understand it at all. Eh? I don't understand it at all. How can human beings be living like this? Like people are literally living under fear on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Eh? And then you guys hear that Dr. Donyo Kupe has resigned from Labour Party. Well, I don't know what Showore is going on about. I'm not even going to bother talking about him because I don't understand. The guy always is almost like he's always jumping on every opportunity to drag Peter Obi, which doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, dude, focus on you. What's your problem? You know what I mean? Like he's always looking for a way. Seems like anytime he wants to trend, he will just throw in Peter Obi for whatever reason. I don't bother reading his tweets or whatever he has to say. I just think it's juvenile at this point. Dude, move, just get over it. Get over it. Move on. Okay? It seems to me that because the youth took, decided to support Peter Obi, which is not Peter Obi's fault if everybody likes him. You cannot hate on a human being because of that. People's graces are different. They like you, they like you. If they don't like you, they don't like you. That whole thing of, always trying to throw shade at Peter Obi every single opportunity he gets, it's irritating. It really is irritating. I don't understand it. Eh? I don't. Ah, hey, una here, all lawyers, oh, they are. I've been tweeting about this that the judiciary lawyers should come out and protest. Hey, all lawyers in Lagos State are invited to join the protest against police brutality on the 11th of January, 10 a.m. Okay, now I go share this one. Oh. Everybody don dey hear am. The court suppose to dey protest for wetin dey go on for court. All the lawyers suppose gather, carry all those judges, flog dem one after the other. Na wetin dem suppose to do be that. After all, some of those judges no go school, they just carry put am for their hand. They no go school now, they don't have the education, they don't have the necessary qualifications to even be judges, and they're just doling out judgments that are haphazard, judgments that are wrong, and innocent people are just spying up and down the place. So this is a good welcome development. Eh? This is a welcome development. Let me share it on my community. Hey, this is good though. I was it just yesterday I tweeted as well. I was like, Nigerian lawyers, of what use is your law degree? Look at they are bastardizing the courts and you are busy here speaking English. You people are speaking English, you are destroying your court system. Eh? All the lawyers all over Nigeria suppose start to dey join, dey do protest. All the lawyers for every state. Because they don't destroy judiciary. People when they go law school to go become lawyer, of what use is it? Because with all the intelligence and the book when you go read, it will be of no value to anybody. Eh? It will be of no value to anybody. Eh? It doesn't make sense at all. And by the way, boycott Erisco food, abeg. If this the man that owns Erisco foods does not understand what it means when your customer complains, and instead of you to try and find ways to improve on your produce so that people don't have complaints, you are going to harass your customers. Somebody that had the audacity to speak, you are going to harass her. I don't know what it is he's trying to prove. I don't know what kind of media person he has, or if he doesn't have anybody advising him. If somebody complains about your product, you're supposed to reach out to the person, apologize. In fact, you will encourage them and give them a new case of ketchup or tomato paste or whatever, and say, hey, sorry, oh, what did you see, sir? What was okay? Sorry. Take notes of the complaints and work on it internally so that people don't complain like that. Instead, they're using your money to harass a citizen that came out to complain. What are you? I mean, it doesn't make sense. Everybody is like a lord and master. If you have small money now more than somebody else, you become lord and master. People start to fear you. They are running from you. Everybody wants to be going around with police. How many police can't remain for streets when you go protect the people? If all the so-called men of means or people of means are paying off policemen to come and be their security guard and their security out what's it called, package or whatever, how many of the policemen are now left for the ordinary man to go and run to? There's any problem, they'll say, okay, oh, there's a problem. Let me run to the police station and make a complaint. Who will come to their rescue? That's my question. So all lawyers in Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria and you're a lawyer, anywhere in the state you are, it doesn't have to be Lagos. Come up with your own protests. It's very important. It is very, very important. Eh? Ha! Because I know hey, now wow. I mean, when people have been raving about this documentary about TB Joshua, I haven't watched it. I don't want to watch it because I can imagine that it will be triggering. I don't want anything that will go and sit in my subconscious. So I avoid certain documentaries. But apparently, people have been sharing a lot. People have known about it for a while. Apparently, it's been going on for a very long time. And of course, in the normal fashion, Nigeria, nobody gets justice. And this is why I say, with all the expose and all of that, okay, after they've exposed this man, he's already gone, he's dead and buried and all of that. How are the victims going to get compensated? You understand? How are they going to get justice? Justice will be for me to shut for them to shut down that tabernacle or whatever it is that they call it. First of all, shut the whole thing down. But that's me, right? I'm a bit radical in my own based on what the church has done in Nigeria, religion has done in Nigeria. I will shut it down, but that's me, right? So I'm wondering what would be recompense? What would it look like to compensate the people that were hurt by this? What is that going to look like for the people? You understand? What is that going to look like for the people? You know, they're all coming out and they are speaking. How are they going to be compensated? What kind of judgment is going to be meted out? How are they going to, you know, how are they going to get those people after spilling, after saying all that they had to say on TV, sharing their experience and all of that? How are they going to get compensated? Apparently, the BBC has been working on the story for the past 2, 3 years. I think that's what they said. You know, and they only just maybe not this year concluded it, and that's why they're airing it. Okay, so for those people who were saying, that story, why didn't they talk about it before? They've been working on the story for a while, apparently. So that's why. And people said there's been stories like that about the same TB Joshua for a very long time. People have been complaining, people have been talking. There was a lady actually who wrote a book about it. But of course, Nigeria, bad thing that they sweep them under carpet, no justice for nobody. Hey, Neka, my darling, welcome. Greetings, especially my sister. You understand? They keep sweeping it under the carpet. So here we are today. Here we are today with this situation, staring everybody in the face. You know, here are we with this situation, staring everybody in the face. How are the victims going to be compensated? Or is it just enough that they want to share their story? Maybe they just want to put their story out there, get it out of their system. And then what? That's my thing. And yes, we can all chew gum and work at the same time. They can talk about what's going on, the kind of abuse that these people have gone through, as well as talking about the forger in chief. and the Boko Haramists in the second something. You can talk about all of that because there's a lot happening in Nigeria that can be talked about. You know, the Abuja kidnappings, talk about it. Anything that's happening, we talk about, since we've got to put our business out there. Well, like that, since they don't get shame. Oh, by the way, did you guys hear that the government is saying they want to cut the cost of traveling? Yimu, yimu, cut cost fire. The same thing that Buhari said, how many, 2019 or so, they put it pari passu. They put it side by side with when Buhari said it and when Agbado said it. Eh? They put it because they're trying to distract the people, right? From talking about this whole kidnapping and killings that's going on. That's why they're throwing out, oh, they're trying to cost the cost of government travel, officials that are traveling to be cutting them down. Almost, you people have not scratched the surface. You have not scratched the surface. Better Odu, or whatever her name is. That one apparently had been prepping for the position for a while, because she has been stealing on a small scale, only for her to get the big position, and is now moving heavy money, right? So they called her to, they said whether they have arrested her or they've called her to ESCC or whatever. You know, the amount of money she has moved is the least amount compared to the other two ladies. Her own was the smallest, 3 billion. The others na trillion. No, abi five, one na 400, abi 500 and something million. Neka says, I think the victims should sue TB Joshua's estate and force the church to investigate, since they want to pretend it didn't happen. Okay. I mean, that's one way to look at it. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's doable. I agree with that. They should have. That's why I was like, what does compensation look like? You know what I mean? Like, what is that going to look like? So if they can do that, because I think that the church should be sued. I personally think that church should be shut down. Everything should be shut down because clearly it was fraudulent. Okay. Hey, gracious greatness. Happy New Year. So good to see you. Long time. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Welcome. I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope your New Year started with a bang. Eh? Good morning. Thank you. Good evening to you from here. So good to have you. It's been a while. It really has. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Neka, I think they should shut it down. Shut down, whether na tabernacle that they call am, abi na wetin that they call their church. Shut the whole thing down. What's the point? Make dem shut am down. Because if they're not shut am down, people will be reliving their traumas. All those places that those things happened within the church, if they even drive past am, e go dey affect them over, they go dey re-traumatize them. So what's the point? Just shut down the whole thing. Turn am to factory. Give people employment. If they give me, let's say, if wishes were horses and they make me president, eh? I'm telling you, all these churches, you saw those baby, they go shut everything, they go shut am down. Every single thing. I'm telling you, facts. I go shut all those massive, I go shut everything down. All the pastors, they will go look for work. Turn am to factory, turn am to company, sell am to companies, make dem take generate income so that dem fit dey pay their workers. I'm telling you, if at all dem go get church, it will be strictly maybe one or two churches or something like that. And now there's social media. View from your home, sit in your house and view. If anybody, instead of waiting for tithe and offering, go and get a goddamn job. Yeah, go and get a job. And if there's at all any type of contribution, you go show proof of what you they use that money do every month for the people. If it is not people centered, you go pay taxes for that money. And the more you get, the more your taxes go high. Oh, so that they talk. Oh. Okay, na synagogue. Now that they call it synagogue. Synagogue. Make dem shut the thing down, turn am to dis thing factory for workers, abi manufacturing company, hire people, or turn am to people wey dey sabi make cars, sell am to one of the people wey dey make cars, make dem use am as their factory. Farmers, give some to farmers, give some to people wey dey make cars, people wey dey make creative things, sell am to dem, make dem turn am to offices, make dem turn am to business center for people wey dey look for work. Telling you. Hey, Holy Mary, welcome, my beautiful sister. Good to have you. Thanks for stopping by again this evening. Happy Tuesday to you, my darling sister. Appreciate it. Government of Akwa Ibom just launched. Exactly. I saw that. I saw that church and I was wondering to myself, they actually put the church that they built with 30 billion side by side with a school where the children are sitting on the floor. They sit down for floor, no chairs. You are building a church. Meanwhile, the students in that state don't have classrooms to sit in to learn. Make it make sense. Africans, what's going on? Religion has done a number. When we dey talk this kind thing, people go dey vex. All the religious people go dey pain them. But guess what? I not send anybody, papa. This is the problem we have. Religion has done a number. The way Nigerians say do this religion, it has done a number on people. No critical thinking, no mind of their own. They go just dey go to church like zombie. No questioning. Anything the man of God says, that's it. Is the man of God. Is the father in the Lord. Meanwhile, you get papa for house. They call somebody else father in. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. They don't turn Nigerians to mumu with religion. Nigerians they're ready to fight with you. Even if you abuse their parents, they're not go vex with you the way they'll take vex with you if you abuse their pastor. If you abuse their parents, then they feel vex more. Some people feel say, they go threaten. See my mother you're talking to like that, now there go in. Talk about their pastor. Talk about their it go be like say, oh my God, all hell want break loose. All hair one and I never see, religion has done a number. It has done a terrible thing in the minds of Africans, Nigerians especially. It's sad. It's sad. You will expect that people who spend so much time in church, when the evil in the society is growing, their voices should get louder. But no, their voice is not that loud. Instead, they'll go and hide under their bed, come to church on Sunday and be shouting hallelujah. But meanwhile, your neighbors are buying every day. People can't feed their families. Your brothers and sisters are being slaughtered in the hands of extremists. You say nothing. Nobody is raising the voice in church. Nobody is coming. No, none of your leaders are coming on the pulpit and preaching with anger and say, no, it has to end. We mount on Sunday, we march to every corner, we blockade because a lot of people go to church. So imagine if the number of people who dress up and go to church, including those who don't have food to eat and don't have money, that trek miles to go to church, decide that, okay, enough is enough. We're going to take this down. We're going to take this protest. You know what will happen? A lot can happen. Meanwhile, when Donald Trump was contesting for election, people were protesting in Nigeria. Yeah, during the election period of Donald Trump, people were protesting. Christians were protesting for Donald Trump in Nigeria. This Middle Western something. Christians, they protest. They say pray for this one, pray for that one. So sometimes anybody when they come they verse, they type rubbish for my comment section about religion, please be very, very careful. Be very, very, I don't look anybody face. because wetin religion don do to Nigerians, my God, e be like say e suck all the brain wey dey their head comot. Dem no dey fit think again. Wetin normal human being go affect normal human being when e go react. Nigerian Christians no dey react because they go quote scripture for you. Vengeance is the Lord. Holy Mary say, I watched the documentary earlier in the day. It's really horrible. The man really, my sister, I no fit watch am. The small, small clips when I dey see, the one when I see when all those women they shed hot tears. I said, no, I can't carry this in my subconscious. I'm sorry. I cannot. And you see some people still carry, they go still wake up on Sunday, they go still go that same church. That's my problem. People go still wake up, they'll still go to church, they go still pay tithes, they go still pay offering. If all the Christians, you know the effective way to protest in the Christian church in Nigeria? Don't pay tithes, don't pay offerings. You will see how quickly your pastors will start to do the right things. No, but would they, what I'm saying now to them, I'm like a devil. You understand? Now devil, they talk through me. That's what they will think. Meanwhile, these people, they have set their generations. They don't set them up forever. They can never suffer in their life. Annie, welcome, long time. Happy New Year, my darling. Oh my God, Annie, it's been a while. Good to have you. Good to see you. You know, all these people. I mean, instead of at the end of the day, they're supposed to think. At this point now, Christians in Nigeria are supposed to sit down at home and be reflecting and saying, you know what, we really need to rethink some of these things. What's going on? These things are not making any sense. Why is it that the more we pray, the worse things get? Why? Meanwhile, the people that brought the religion, their own countries are thriving. Why is that? What's the problem? What's going on? And guess what, my people? The people who go to church the most in Nigeria, they are the most wicked. I say it because me too. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Christian. When I talk about these things, people think, oh, this girl must be a pagan. I really don't care what people think about me, but just for the heck of the curious people out there, I'm a Christian. If I don't call my own house to order, then who's gonna do it? I'm not gonna be one of those. I refuse to be one of those people that get sensitive when real issues are being talked about and addressed. I refuse to stand by and say, oh, don't talk to my prophet like that. To hell. People are literally, do you understand that people are buying every day while your so-called pastors and GOs are silent? Do you realize that people's lives are at stake every single day in Nigeria? While this mayhem is going on, while this mayhem is going on, your pastors are silent, apart from one or two. You don't think that's problematic? Ask yourself this question. You all read the Bible, right? You all read the Bible, but you guys don't have any love in your hearts. Because when your neighbor is suffering, how many people cannot feed themselves now? You know how many people? How many churches are doing run for homes to help? How many of them have the data or details of all their members are sending monthly food and stipends to families to help? Your GOs and your pastors are worse than your politicians. They are the bigger problem. Not your politicians are right after them, but your pastors and your GOs take the cake. They've so brainwashed. I'm beginning to wonder, some of these people who claim to be pastors, they have mental health problem. But because it's undiagnosed in Nigeria, nobody pays attention to it. You have some dysfunctional people preaching to you on the altar, all in the name of they were called. They keep telling you they were called. Do you ever ask them who called them? Eh? Do you ever ask who called them? Does anybody ever ask, who, by the way, this person said they were called? Who is the person that called them? Which God called them? Do you ask that question? No. You just see somebody who just mount church, put zinc or uncompleted building, clap hand, pray for two people, get miracle. Those ones will give them their life savings. That's it. Pastor go pepper go dey rest every day. He don dey build fortune for him great grandchildren and those that are yet to born. He dey amass wealth dey go, dey pack am, dey build mansion. Him children no go ever lack. If he get health care issues, he go fly out with private jet. Meanwhile, you go get small headache, you go hospital, e dey by mistake give you wrong medication, that's the end. But the small money wey you get, you don carry am give pastor. You don carry am give am, e don chop, e don clean mouth. Him family pepper don rest for them, so dey no consign them. Eh? E no consign them. The same Bible talk so Jesus Christ go scatter the church where people dey sell market for church. Una no dey talk that one. Una no dey talk that one o. Wetin go, what will it, what really needs to happen for the Christian group in Nigeria to get upset and angry at what's going on? What will it take? All you people do is pray night and day, nothing changes. Matter of fact, it gets worse every day. So that means that your prayers are not working. All those 40 days fasting and prayer, 30 days prayer and fasting, 90 days. I'm beginning to wonder how have you people been praying to? Because I don't understand. The prayers are not effective at all. Isn't it time for you to check your mind, check your spirit, check your conscience, and say, wait a minute, where have we missed it here? What are we doing wrong? This is a good time to start asking the needed questions amongst yourselves. All ye religious people, amongst yourself, ask yourself questions. Why is it? Are we praying to the wrong God? Which God are they referring to? All those things are valid questions. Why are you afraid to ask? Not only African church, I don't say, even here too, sometimes get some churches when you say you go ask them, they know they fear ever give you a response to the question. People they fear to ask, to question, to critique, because they don't put fear for your mind. Say if you question, that means something is going to happen to you. This one is going to happen. Whether something happen, it not happen, everybody go buy. Everybody, nobody is going to live forever. You can't ask questions, so you rather die in ignorance. Eh? I experience na church na suppose carry the protest for head for Nigeria, with all the fact say na so Christians na dem dey kpai for north o, for middle belt o, for even south. They go church like this, they go just burn church down. They go kpai all the people, kpai the pastors, everybody. Churches, all the members suppose dey irate, come out, say no, we are protesting. Nothing, I no dey see am. All the ills when they go on for society, now Christians are expected to come out, they call them out with their full chest. Because your Jesus Christ was a revolutionary person. So what's your excuse? You think that your own Christianity is just stops in you going to church and cross your leg and be overfed? Gluttony. You don't listen to word, it not get any impact for the lives of the people. All you do is just get fat in all the wrong places on top of the word, but you are not putting it to use. You are not putting it to use. You are supposed to mount your guard for your brothers and sisters and say, no, pastor, let's shut down this church and go and speak on behalf of our people. Look at the nonsense that is going on in Nigeria. All of you Christians ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Cover yourselves in shame. Don't be coming out and be saying, I'm a Christian. Just cover your head in shame. Cover your head in shame. Is this the vineyard? Look at the vineyard that they put in your hand. Look at how dilapidated it. Look at how stinking. It's stinking. You can't clean it. You can't do anything. Your people, your brothers and sisters are being slaughtered. You can't say nothing about it because you like the comfort. You have gotten used to the suffering. You believe that your prayers is going to turn it around. It has not turned it around in over 60 years or more. Is it now that it's going to turn it around? Isn't it time for you? Is it not? It never reach time when you go sit down inside house. They ask yourself some real personal questions. It never reach. Exactly, Holy Mary. They like exactly everything, nod head. Oh, my papa in the Lord said it, so it has to be right because he's God. Before the documentary came out, sef, the so-called members and supporters were already cursing, and other people that are against each other. Exactly. That's the problem. Atiku Fale ó ti ń ṣe. Exactly, Neka. That's the problem. Eh? That was how that one in Abuja, I don't know the name of this their churches in Nigeria. The one that Timi Dakolo's wife, the pastor did some things, right? All the it was shocking. The members were supporting him. People were saying all kinds of horrible things about that woman. A child. People were saying horrible things. They stood by their pastor. Come on. Nigerians, you people are not ready. Nigerian Christians are they are the biggest hypocrites on the face of the earth. The biggest hypocrites. We'll sit as judges over each other. You guys are the Nigerian Christians. I say to my full chest, you guys are the biggest hypocrites, lily livered, weak version of Christianity that you are practicing. I don't know where you guys got it from. You ought to trash it in the bin. Sit down, introspect, look at your society. It's only for you to show up. Look at Beta Edu, whatever they call her. Shebi, after they gave her minister, she went to go and give testimony in Winners Chapel. Did she not? She did now. She went to give testimony that she prayed that they will make her minister. They went and made her minister. She now went to go and steal money. Money that you're supposed to alleviate the people's poverty. You want to be sharing it and putting some in your pocket. Bought a massive house in one estate in Calabar. Come on. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ Ọlọ́run. You no even fear the the people, Christians, una no dey look up sometimes. Make you see this. Try see whether you fit see the end of the sky. Look am. Just put your head up, look. See whether you fit look from one side of the sky to see the end of the other sky. You no dey fear that kind creator. When he creates something like that, look at the majestic trees, nature around you. You no dey fear, you no dey panic. If you go stand in front of water, stand in a body of water, whether na pool or river, make I say ocean, the power, watch Discovery Channel, make you see nature and the power of the world. You go know say God dey. Una no dey fear. Na to wear cloth every Sunday. I want to go and show off my new cloth, my new shoe. Now na sabi. Nobody perfect. Me when dey here, so I'm not perfect. We're not talking about perfection. But what if you don't feel pain if you don't feel pain because your neighbor is in pain and is in aggravated pain, what kind of Christian are you? What type of Christian are you? Your brothers and sisters are being slaughtered on a daily basis in Nigeria. You are quiet. But when they mention your pastor, you will run and go and be saying, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Are you freaking kidding me? For real? Are you kidding me? What brand of Christianity are you practicing? Even when you go to church, you don't talk to your neighbors in church. As soon as you step out of the church, everybody dey frank face, carry face, they go up, they carry shoulder up. Like say the world revolves only around you. Come on now. In the little things, your voices are not heard. Your voices are not heard in the little things. Meanwhile, RCCG has sent out a memo that they are not going to be inviting outside people from RCCG to come and be preaching or for them. You see, division in the house of the Lord. So what version of Christianity is RCCG practicing that others are not? It's a question that I would expect Nigerians to ask. All ye churchgoers. Neka, no bole. This is why everybody's voice matters. We only have a long way to go if everybody is silent. This is why I'm upset. This is why I come here and I talk the way I talk sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. But I cannot see someone else in so much pain and going through so much and not say something. I can't. My conscience not go let me rest. I not go fit. When I was growing up, Nigeria wasn't perfect, but at least there was semblance of normalcy. Your neighbors were like your guardians. Your parents could leave you with your neighbors. When my mom used to take us to the market then to go and plait hair, my mama go drop us for markets. Make we plait hair, she go do wetin she wan do. When she feel say maybe the hair go don ready, she go come back and carry us. Come on now. We go dey there for hours because everybody dey plait hair. Can you do that in these times that we're in? We used to sometimes, some days, some there were times that we used to trek to school when the driver was not available. We walked to school inside bush. We go pass through bush, forest. Nothing happened to us. Why now Nigeria don turn to country wey be say na the survival of the fittest? I saw on Twitter, somebody posted, Nigerians, this is the year to keep fit. Keep fit. Don't joke with your health, because you never know when you need to run. Somebody posted it on Twitter, and I 100% agree. Your going out now is not sure. People will go out, they're not sure whether they're going to come back. That's how bad it has gotten. Did anybody ever think that it was going to get to Abuja? These people literally are in Abuja kidnapping people every freaking day. The ones that they feel pie, they buy. Come on. Where are the Christian brothers and sisters? Now, when the thing show up for your doorstep, now you get mad to take talk. Hey, who go talk for you then? Who go talk for you? As church plenty, as people they plenty, they go church. Now me expect people go come out in droves to come and say, no, enough is enough. We cannot do this. Your can is like a dead, nothing they happen, nothing, no voice, no echo is coming out from those quarters because they're part and parcel of the politicians. You guys are not protesting and saying can should be dissolved. Nobody's talking about that. All they do is collect money. They go collect money, the offering and the tithe and the vex money, sow seed one that they do. Now they take the rock. They don't set their life up to the 15th generation. They can never suffer. But here you are, going to church every day, giving of all the things that you have. But when you are in trouble, they are not there to help you. I remember seeing a video, is it last year? I can't remember now if it was last year. Yeah, maybe it was last year, early last year, where some guy came out and said that was now sending a message to his church that they should give him back his offering, his offering. I think he was asking for his offering because he said since he started giving, he doesn't have money anymore. He's now broke. Eh? You're going to church 30 years, nothing they change for your life. 50 years, nothing they change. You are still in the same spot. Hey, Egbami. You are not asking question. You are not even asking, say, why even do I pray? Why be say, and I pray pass. Nigerian Christians, and they pray, they pray today like this, the whole building go, they vibrate and the ground. But why I can't be said that with all those heavy prayer, with the energy one that they put in all the work? Why? It's a genuine question. Why not they work? Because the people wanna borrow the religion, want impose the religion on una. On their life, their things they work for them. Now they ask why they work for now, they work for them. Now they not they curious rich like that. Okay, maybe now let me curious like that. Exactly, any. It's not about the state of the art. They're just playing church. Dress up, the newest outfit, do hair, do makeup, go church. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. There's no heart in it. They don't see their own fellow human being as human being. In fact, from church, some of them go sell their brothers and sisters for road. Not be church, not be that they kidnap children. Now now hear those stories where the people go they go say their children miss from church. Eh? Haba Christians in Nigeria. Una una need to hide all of una. All of una need to hide una face. Is bury am for sand. Una no raise head again. When they dey call Christian, una no dey come out dey talk. Cause the brand of the same thing one I dey do, I no know where e come from. Oh, not be me no know the one I dey practice. No industries, no factories, exactly any, none, nothing. No industries, no factories, nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't. It's sad. It really is very sad. It's disheartening that we have gotten to this point. Nigeria is broken beyond repair. Unless we all continue to talk and put our voices out there and do what we can do in our own little way. Omo, how they take dey talk am for you for Yoruba? I don't forget. Oh boy. Whether they say na kese is coming, abi kasa have come, kese. I don't know. The person that can speak Yoruba, please put it in the comment section. In my language, I go say Oniva kamie, Oniva onovade, ono kakane ole or asoto egeni rene. The one wey strong pass when he lands, and I go know. People dey pre ten d dey form like say they don't know say Islamization agenda dey is thriving in Nigeria, in a society where there are Christians, there are Muslims, there are traditionalists, there are non-believers, atheists, there are agnostics, there are Buddhists, there are different religion na dey Nigeria. They wan Islamize una and una open eye and ear, una still dey go church, una no get wetin una fit do. Una still wake up, una go dey shout, dey disturb God ear. Oh God. I can just imagine God will just sit down. You know what I imagine? I just see God will just sit down, folding, crossing leg. He will put chewing stick for mat. He just dey chew. You just look Nigeria, turn on the television. You go just shake him head. You go just start to laugh. Comedy relief, Nigerians. Exactly, any. Everybody wants to go into ministry. Everybody. Everybody is hustling. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. Ministry is a hustle for them. It's a hustle. You hope that God, if anything, God forbid, if you enter, if those people enter trouble, they go they wish they pray me person come talk for them, come speak up for them. Those are the people. You see some Christians in common spaces or common social media begging for money, no food, but they go church. They get church when they go when they belong to. They not get food now. People now they donate, give them to chop, and you call yourselves Christians? Please excuse me. Don't bring that here. Thank you, Neka. Kese. Larry, kasa Simbo. Thank you. My Yoruba is stale. It's not as strong as it used to be. It's getting staler and staler. Fact, I don't know. I just see me when I say na only few minutes o. I don talk, mouth don full. Na as the thing dey do me for mind, make una no vex. The thing dey pepper me for body, dey pain me say Nigeria is in the mess that it is in. And somebody like me, kind of makeup I am, kind of person I am, I can't not say anything. I just can't be quiet. I can't. I cannot. You understand? Like You're being faced with by a bully standing right in front of you. It's not like you don't have the capacity to take down that bully, but you're dancing around the bully, and the bully is getting stronger and stronger by the day. Eh? Meanwhile, Baba Blue say they want form committee to look into fake certificate. I scatter laugh. I say that they form committee to look into fake certificate. Make dem start with im own certificate. Im own correct. Na that one na dem fair ask. Thief wan look into thief. Osalobua. Forger wan look into forger. Dem dey create committee. Dem wan create committee to siphon another money again. I no fit laugh. Oh God, I say only in Nigeria. Eh? Forger wan look into forger, thief wan look into thief, corruption wan look into corruption. When the head is rot ten, the whole body na we dey see so. Everywhere dey stink. Everywhere stinking to the high heavens. Somebody post for Twitter not too long ago. He say the rate of decadence in Nigeria, only God know. I'm telling you, the decadence. Well, the way me I see it, I think it will have to, sorry to tell you people, Nigeria will have to hit rock bottom, enter inside the ocean, sink at the very bottom of the ocean, eh? Before it starts to get better. A revolution is inevitable with the way things are. A revolution anytime now, things can just get out of hand. It's sad. It's, as I'm saying it, it's sad for me to say, it's heavy, because I have family back home. I have relatives back home. They're not part of this corruption. They don't benefit from it. They don't. It will take a literal miracle to save Nigeria. At this point, at the way it is going, it will literally take a miracle. It will. Everywhere Nigerians go, the ones that hustle to try and get out, everywhere they go, they are hated. Look at the jails in Togo. I saw a video. The jail in Togo, half of the population in that jail. And by the way, the jail is so packed, there's no space. They pay to sleep in the jail. They pay to eat. They pay to drink water in that jail. Half of them are Nigerians that have been abandoned. Most of them innocent. Nigerian government does not give a damn. People are rotting away in jails all over the world. Nigerians are, because the government does not give a damn. People are rotting away. They don't even go and check to see, okay, did our citizens actually commit these crimes? Nothing. And you want to tell me about Christianity? Seriously? You want to come and talk to me about touch not my prophet, do touch not my anointed, to my prophet, or whatever, however we people say it. You want to do that? When your brothers and sisters all over the world are suffering, unbearable suffering, innocent lives are snuffed out on a daily. Nigeria is covered in the blood of innocent people. You want to talk about your Christianity? Are you kidding me? What has your Christianity done for those people? What has it done? Lives are being wasted on a daily basis. Life is like nothing in Nigeria. I don't recognize this Nigeria. Nigeria be say before person carry say he kpai person. Now kpai that they kpai am now. That they kpai am. Even when person thief that time, una remember they go tie the person for pole. Everybody go watch am so that you go learn. Say you no go do this kind thing. Remember the days when they go when people thief, when they carry drugs and all of that. Now kpai straight up. Now they kpai them. Look at where we are today as a country. I want to talk about Christianity. everywhere for Nigeria. Nigerians in jail, most of them innocent. Nobody they talk for them. And you go come here, come they talk about Christianity. They try to prove righteousness fire. Eh? You think say your God they happy with you? You go sit down for church every day, gluttony. They collect message. You know they come out for your body. Now inside they go. You know they come out. You are full, overflowing with message. Come and even play out the message that you were giving. You know they play them out. You know they share. You know they tell another person. As far as say your own good, you go church, go testify. I enter this one, enter motor, or all the people buy only you. So you come with time. So people when they buy, they no God love them. Only you God love. Even the testimony says sometimes I go they wonder what kind of testimony is this, for crying out loud. Eh? You know, Christian, una no fit form Christian groups among yourselves. Take up causes of people. Say no, this thing is happening here. Let's organize and see what we can do to resolve this thing as a charitable organization. Una no they do jack is to get fatter and fatter, buy private jet, build more synagogue up and down, more churches up and down. May God give me, may God just somewhere be president for one day, or more una go hear am. Ikukuma know why una go hear am for that country. All the churches, I talk with my full chest, I go shut all down. All una GOs go look for work. If they're too old, they go old people's home. If their children not fit take care of them, and they go pay for that old people's home. Nobody go outside, go they receive any freaking treatment outside of the country. The hospital when you build for your community, now you go. If you by mistake cross, say you want to go and look for, unless say now by which they call them consultation, referrals. Okay, they want to refer you because the thing when they worry you pass person expertise. You want to go look for another expertise. Everybody go. Your children, everybody will go school. Your children will go federal school. They will go this thing, public school. If you by mistake put them for private school, that means that your money cannot be the one they pay you go take go that private school. And your money you take one. I'm telling you, Nigeria needs to freaking change. It needs to hit rock bottom. I see that. I can't pretend about that anymore. The revolution has to take place. Unfortunately, it has to. It's so rotten, it's terrible. This stench is unbearable. You can't even sniff it. It's not possible. You feel not survive if you sniff the stench. Eh? Decadence, every sector, decadence. Eh? For the same church, now I get the most abused women. Gender abuse na church plenty pass. Una no dey talk about, no group dey come out dey say let's form this organization to take care of women that are abused. No, una no go do that one. Na to wear new cloth Sunday, come sit down for front of church, gluttony. Dey add join the one I don hear for the past how many years. You know dey show for una body, una no dey change life with am. Lives are static, una no care. When you fight, say okay, no, man not supposed to dey lay hands on the woman like that. If he kpai, una no go do that one. No, una no go do that one. Una no go teach the men how to behave properly. The ones wey no sabi, the men when they sabi, make they teach the ones wey no sabi. Una no go do that one. No, na to lord it over others. Na my own better pass. I better pass my neighbor. Crab in the bucket mentality. Meanwhile, na travel pass. Now go other people countries, they behave una selves. Come on to cross street lights. If the no car they come, una go wait make it turn green. Una sabi behave una self. But when I reach Nigeria, una go switch code. Una go even run red light, slap policeman join. If una no fit bribe am, una go slap am. Dey tell, do you know who I am? To hell, if I have just one day, make I just be president of Nigeria. All this bullshit go stop in one day, effective immediately. God know why. E go stop. Who born that person? Who you be? You no better pass anybody. Till na airport, people dey travel, dey travel, they no fit enter airport. Airport is on lockdown. Una no dey shame. Una go sick for the same hospital, get sickness when e be say e go require a lot. Una pastors no dey fit step in. Money sef no dey comot for their pocket. They go rather make una kpai than they go come do service of songs for una. Come do service of song. Now come come dey talk rubbish and nonsense. I'm a Christian. If I hear that word one more, anyway, I don't have people around me that say those kind of things. I don't. I don't, man, because it's old. There's nothing to show for it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The people that led the revolution in most countries, at least Martin Luther King, if una no know anybody, even the Christianity, not be the first Martin Luther King, not be even start to dey write the books, they make the secrets of the books public so that people go know. Na im first start all the revolution from inside the church. So which Bible una dey read? That's the question. Why be say una no dey revolutionary, una no dey revolutionize? Why be say una head no dey scatter, una say kai no, we cannot stand this filth. People are comfortable in your filth, in your decadence, all to dress up in that same decadence and go to church and go and sit and be struggling for front of the church. It's a very important person. They will keep seat for you for front of church. As if when the person kpai, not be ground, maybe they will put on the same ground where they put beggar, when they put person where no get papa and mama, when they put person where be driver, the lowest of the low. Now they go still put the person. You like you sit down for front of church. No matter even if na gold they take bury the person, na still ground they enter. So wetin we dey talk? The church in Nigeria needs to freaking wake up. If na hypnotize, they hypnotize all of una. Una need to dey wake up. The ones wey dey wake up, make dem dey shout for others head, make those ones wake up too, because your sleep is too deep. Una don forget una sef. Some of una be like people wey just dey waka, only body, no soul, no spirit again, because you guys are so gone. You're far gone. You don't even know the direction anymore. People will spend years going to church, doing activity. All the things that you should do, all the solutions that you should provide, you will not provide it. You go and be wasting valuable time building another man. At the end of the day, they don't recognize you. You are worth nothing to them. If anything happens, back them like this, they go wash hand, come out. Kenny, my brother, welcome, Ojare. I'm looking at content on there. Yeah, I'm telling you. Eh? Yes, senior brother. Yeah, I remember that story. I remember. Eh? You know it, na for join army to say Nigeria na better country. I get the temperament. I for really join. I for dey army, no doubt. Army or Navy or Air Force, one of those two. I have a temperament, but you know how Nigeria is now. It became very political. People can't get in, all that crap. I have a personality. I don't have any doubts. I probably would have joined the army. I'd have been an army officer or some officer in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, it's scatter church for Rome. Exactly. If they say not be all the branches of churches when we get now, we not go get her. We won't have it. Eh? Even the Martin Luther King, when he still lead the revolution for this America, when he still fight for him people, na church for na pastor. So I not gonna understand what brand. Okay, if you say okay, the Martin Luther King came the people when they thief from Africa come. Me not also okay, oh, maybe because they thief am for Africa. E just papa na pastor himself come become pastor. Na him lead am. Malcolm X, come on now. Eh? Wetin dey call the other guy name again? I dey remember their name sometimes. I no dey remember their name. There was Malcolm X. There was Martin Luther King. There was um what's the other one? It was very that one was aggressive too. Mm, yeah. Mm, can you guys remind me? I forget his name now. I'm trying to find his name. His name is on my tongue, but I don't know. Mm, I think it was on Jamaica. I think he married Maria Makiba one time. What's his name? Mm, how can I forget these people's name? Lived in New York. Ah, mm. His name should be on. It should be actually part of the top names for civil rights in America, but for some reason they're not the big give the man in flowers. Oh my God. Mm, Stokely, God will bless you. Ah, that's Stokely. I dey try to remember. These people had some ideology they were following. Oriyomi, welcome. Not Bob Marley. Yeah, Bob Marley was a form of revolution too, revolutionary man too, but yeah, he wasn't really. Yeah, he was into the civil rights thing too, but he wasn't as Marcus Garvey in Jamaica. Absolutely, you know, it's a private jet makes you asleep. Kene, you will know, you go don enter. So me wey be village girl, I no dey like to enter all those things, abeg. Na ground we dey, our leg dey ground, we go nowhere. Yeah, he became Toure. Yes, he became Toure. Stokely became Toure. That's right. You know, I like him. I liked his mannerisms. To be honest with you, I like him. He was like in your face. He not send anybody, Papa. He not send Kwame Ture. His name became Kwame Ture from Stokely Carmichael, right? So yeah, he moved to Ghana. I think is it not Ghana he moved to? I think he moved to Ghana and stuff. You know, yeah. But Mali was like fella. Yeah, it was like fella. That's true. So you have people like that. Okay, fella now, how many church he go? But he carried the sufferings of his people. He talked about it in his songs. So sometimes I wonder, all these people that go to church, what impact are you having in the society? Because you're supposed to, whatever you're learning, you're supposed to go outside, right? And, use it, not just taking. You're not giving out. It's not by preaching, man. It's your action, it's your attitude that turns people. It's not by preaching. You're going to preach to the same people who have heard the same message, who are not even, they don't even appreciate you coming to disturb them. They don't. And it's not up to you to change or preach to anyone to make them believe. It's not freaking up to you. Yeah, Peter Touch was the real, yes, that's true. Peter Touch was, he not last. Peter Touch not last too, you know. I don't know. My people, na short one is supposed to be. Oh, here I am. I'm just pissed. I'm just so angry. I'm very upset about what's going on in Nigeria because it shouldn't be. Here we are. The thing just decay, they decay, they decay, they go. People just they fold hand. Eh? People just they fold hand, they look. Everywhere just they decay, they decay, they decay. So how long is it going to take the church? How long? How long is it going to take the church to rise up? Because you sure have the numbers in church and say enough is enough. How long? How long? What the message that was preached to them, of what effect is it having in the lives of the people around them? Of what effect is it even having in them, in their souls? Are their souls not lit on fire to see what's going on and say, no, we can't? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Eh? Hmm. These police people, they are wicked. How can you hold this woman hostage? A woman that is pregnant. Ah, God. Mm. Ekakweta. Somebody sent me a message and said, "Oh my, this one you're always talking about Nigerian elections and all that's going on. Doesn't it affect you? Doesn't it affect your mental health and stuff like that?" No, it does not. Actually, it gives me joy to be able to talk. I feel privileged that I even have voice to even talk and put my own 2 cents, even if not 1 cent. I feel privileged, and it gives me. After this, I don't even think about it. I don't think about the Nigerian issue. Once I'm done talking, that's it for me. Of course, there are times that I sit down and I ponder on the sufferings of the people, and I feel helpless. Like there's nothing I can do. But it gives me, I feel privileged that at least I'm able to add, even if it's just 2 cents, and just sensitize and put the word out there. I feel privileged. I feel fulfilled just being able to do that. So it doesn't affect my mental health. A matter of fact, it does help my mental health to be able to speak when there's evil. I don't know how to explain it. My mental health is greatly improved because I'm able to speak to the ills of what's going on. So it does not affect my mental health in any way, shape, or form. Um, of course, that doesn't mean that there are times I get overwhelmed, and when I feel that way, I take a break. I don't even joke around because now who's strong, now who get power, now do you understand? Now who get energy, now the BB of life. Oh, welcome, my darling sister. I hope you feel better.
I don't know if this is feeling better, but I salute everybody for house. So I just
Oh, the voice still there. It's still cracky, boy.
it's
Bele.
the cough does it does show me shiggy,
I know,
but
Bele.
I'm trying to be on the mend. I just jumped in now because my phone was off, or rather my phone is dying, and I think I just have just like 10 minutes
Right.
left. But I heard you say something about mental health, and I jumped in. Greetings to everybody in the house. I only have my phone, so I don't know who is on board or
Kene
not.
is here. They all hear you. That's fine.
Yeah,
They've all heard you.
Uncle Kenny,
Greetings
I dey
back.
agree to. I dey agree to. I bet make una share 2024 meet. Make it reach my side.
In
I guess
fact,
then they share better. I do they share meet. Make him follow share reach us. She they teach us how to be young and wise. Yes, so how now how wisdom I don't carry and reach where it is. So I beg myself one wise. Mona,
God, God forbid this kind wisdom. Oh.
Mona show me.
If now this
Mona
one that
show
they call wisdom, may they keep am. I no want. It's not be by force to wise. I'd rather not be wise.
Honestly, the orishirishi beriberi is the way they our country. It is just, it's beyond
Mm,
rascality. But like I said, I heard you talking about mental health, and I jumped in
mm,
because
yeah.
really it's very freeing when you can express yourself when something hurts you. And unfortunately, the world we live in, everybody wants some kind of accolade when you speak your mind, and it shouldn't really be like that. Whether you get the applause or you get the recognition should be the least of anybody's worry when something is, on your mind and you need to express it. Just go ahead and say it, because if you can gain the attention of one person and they can learn, or see the need and benefit from it, kudos. But if it doesn't, if nobody's there, as long as it benefits you and it makes you feel better for expressing yourself, it really is a relief to the mental health. um I'm sure I shared with, I don't know if I shared with you, I just came back from our homeland, and I took
Oh, welcome back. I hope so you bring all the goodies, oh, all the mendem foods. Oh.
oh, make
Hi.
I laugh, man, make I laugh. So the day when we they come,
Uh-huh.
fish airport, so now my people where they there, where they say they call themselves gatekeepers, say, so what are you taking with you? I said, excuse me. Yeah, what are you going back with? I said, you're in Nigeria, and if you're traveling abroad, what do you take with you? My husband say, and I early morning, like my husband say, no, calm down. I said, meanwhile, this is the first of the new, this is the first of January. I'm traveling back. So first and foremost, I was expecting like, oh, happy new year. Everybody should be in a happy mood. Already, I don't get sick. My sickness don't already begin like a day before. So I just wanted to get out. Nine demand, they asked me, say, oh, so which I say, my husband say, just pipe low. Then my husband can say, so sorry, what do you mean? I say, well, if you're carrying contraband, um, each bag of whatever you're carrying is 1,000 naira. So
What?
yes, so my husband said, sorry, what do you mean by contraband? Like what you're not supposed to take out of the country. Uh,
Mm.
so my husband said, so you mean the things that might promote Nigeria outside is now deemed contraband? He said, no, that's not what I mean. We want Nigeria to be in a better light, so that's not what we mean. But things, and my husband said, so example like what now? Give me example. He say, things that are not supposed to be taken out. My husband say, I know you just said that, but an example of this item. My Peking can say, Mommy, why are they wasting time? Do we have what we're not supposed to take out of the country? The man say, my husband say, no, baby, we're doing okay. I said, why don't you ask him? So my Peking can say, so sorry, like, what are we not supposed to take out? Like peanuts? You
Hey,
know, say
not
what's my
talk
Peking?
Gary locust beans.
Yes, so my Peking can say like peanuts. He say no, that's not what this. Then my Peking can say, well, that's all we have. I'm taking lots of peanuts back because I like peanuts. And the man can't look us. He just see me could they go. I look the man finish. I say, you for just say, madam, do me New Year. I go understand that they bring talk when no get head. Now we finish for part one. In fact, I count all the people where we finish pass. There were 9 in number. My people, 9 different stages of updated form of begging. Now we take
Mm.
just updated form of begging. And amongst people where they come, Oyibo they follow come. For my mind, I they say, oh, it's bad enough that the airport is not looking fantastic. Then I will thumping a kudi all over the whole place. When are we going to stop this nonsense? You can't reach the last part. Now one man can say, oh, you have to write all your names and your particulars, where you're going to, how long you're going to stay there, blimini. Now I can't ask the man, say, I'm sorry, please. Why am I giving you all this information? He say, Madam, you should be thanking me for collecting all this information. I said, so sorry. I am not saying I'm not going to thank you, but I need to know. I'm giving you all my details. Why are you collecting it? What is the reason I'm collecting it? Meanwhile, me and my husband already plan, say, as we come, whatever we are going to reach, if you know, get carbon copy, if now ordinary paper, we go write on down, everything is not going to be your property. You go just turn everything upside down. So I can't ask the man, I say, please tell me. He say, Madam, look, be very happy that President Tinubu has brought up this measure to look out for Nigerians. I said, sir, you don't understand. I'm not doubting the validity of what you're doing. I just want to know why we are doing this. He said, you don't want to know the reason. I said, you're taking my information and I'm asking you what you're going to do with it, and you're telling me that I don't want to know. No, I want to know. Haba, how can I be telling you my whole life history in the paper and you're telling me I shouldn't know? The man said, let me finish writing it and then I will tell you. I said, I'm sorry. That's not how things work. I am not writing any single word if you do not to give me a reason why I am writing all my details, my daughter's details, and my husband's details as well. He said, okay, since you ask. Well, we are taking all these details down. Peradventure, now so you talk, peradventure, the plane disappears in the sky. Oh
Who
boy,
was
yeah.
saying this now? Was it you that was saying paraventure?
No, this is the man talking.
Okay, that
This
if
is
you
the
carry
staff.
it, the plane
That
will disappear.
peradventure the plane disappears in the sky, or there's a problem, or there's a
Wow.
function. And my picking can say, you mean like if there's a plane crash? The man say, I didn't mean it that way.
God, I beg you.
Then my picking can say, are you saying we're gonna have a plane crash? I say, these are even picking when they control them. They don't control them how to ask questions. He
No,
said,
she's being expressive.
yes.
That's the
He
way
said,
she won't understand now. So why
"Eh,
not?
wait, me self don't they look. I can't they look. My husband said, is there a problem with the plane? The man said no. So my husband said, so why are you envisaging all of this? And
Uh-huh.
besides, if you need all our details, all you need to do is to look at the plane we're entering, talk to the staff there. They know everything. Before I give it to you, you can get it from them for our safety. He said, well, yes, we can do that, but we like to take it from the person. I don't know when my mouth open talk say, or you are trying to look at and compare notes with the people that voted for Tinubu or for Peter Obi. You say, Emma Fobe, that's not what I said.
Oh my God.
Oh my, look, I was weak to my pants. I said, okay, since you are collecting information and collecting and finish. Um, one woman wey been dey my back no say na wow, this Festus Keyamo administration of ministerial duties, e get power. Una just dey collect people information anyhow and I like abi, so that una go people house, go they find them, they shoot them, they kill them. And she knew nothing about what we were discussing. She was just complaining about something else. Now we come pass. We now got to the final stage. This is just the last place before we get into the plane. 9 Virgin Atlantic people can they search our things again. These are now Nigerians working for Virgin Atlantic. And then my daughter now said, again. I thought we did this through TSA. 90 man can say, I'm sorry, Nigerians are very funny. A staff could have given you something that you're not that could they could have been hiding on your behalf, and we want to ensure that it doesn't get into the plane craft. Hey, disgrace.
Wow.
You just enter our plane, they come back. I mean, I ask myself, we are not, we don't dignify ourselves outside. Inside our country, we know still can't get dignity again. Now, what they want make we do?
Hmm.
When do we when do we afford ourselves respect? You're not respected outside, and in your own homeland, they don't even respect you. Even if foreigner won't come disrespect you, you will be your own person. You don't go to us say no, no be so they go treat us.
Exactly.
But because you're collecting kobo, imagine that. And this was there was the crew were standing there hearing that say person where they work for the staff fit give you something hide enter. Can you imagine that? Oh, I just told myself, if my own people can insult me like this, why should I complain when person for outside they call me name? Nigeria, oh my yeah, forget it all. I hate to be part of the people that say we get what we deserve, or what we are getting is what we deserve, because this trip opened my eyes to so many things. So
Hmm.
many. We can continue to do all we can. Those that will learn. Those that are happy in their misery will continue to be happy in their misery, because they do not see the difference in what is going on. They do not, they're not ready to learn, they're not ready to change. They're happy with the status quo of things. And unfortunately, it will it will be a person of Jerry Rawlings times four that will be needed to clean that country. And I'm sure you understand what I mean by that.
Of course.
The caliber of a Jerry Rawlings times four is what we will need in our country. I praise and I respect Peter Obi for his tenacity to keep going. But men, we have a long way to go. That's what I wanted to chime in, my sister. I don't have much to say.
I hear you. I mean, thank you very much for sharing and welcome back from Nigeria.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
man. Ibad as Ibad, Nigeria is still sweet. That's the thing. Ibad as Ibad.
Uh-uh.
And
It's sweet though, because those who get money, they flange you. They you know, be like say nothing they happen. They are
exactly. I know.
busy. They are busy
Ex,
doing life
ex,
nicely and easily.
ex, exactly. But the thing is, you go eat food with the small money when you carry come. You go at least eat better food, organic food.
Uh-uh.
You know,
What are you
all
saying? Hmm.
ọkàn á
I been they
balẹ̀
tell
one
you about
kind.
my I been they tell you about my agbalumo. Hey, see me.
Oh my God, you have
Hey,
agbalumo.
oh, yeah.
Hey, don't say it now. This is bad. This is
My
too much. This is
see, yeah.
oppression.
Look, the market women they did not understand my joy. And me when I reach
And
out,
I
my
think it's
slippers they dey
agbalumo
there. Oh.
season. Is it
Hey,
agbalumo
I
season?
they wear the slippers, they waka, they enter the keke napep. I can't go Amalashita. Oh my yeah. How
Oh
sweet,
my
how sweet.
God. It's sweet.
Oh,
No place like home. No place like home.
eh?
Oh
See me
my
and
God.
Amalashita, they drag the pomo and the Asha Ibora. Hey. You go see say with the 5 and 6. If you see as I sit down, the heat where they keep us in even see as I they sweat. You go
Where am
think say I don't
Alashita day again? I don't know that one,
he
Sha.
dey akerele for
For
Sulere.
Surulere. Okay,
Eh,
I think I've been there one time.
ah, I
Yeah, I've
sit
been there
down,
one time.
I sit down, open leg, chop, see the slippers. My sister they say, don't disgrace me. I say, I better shut up. Do you know when I ate this like this last? My belly sweet, I dey sweat.
Oh
I
my
just dey chop the thing. I
god.
dey drag the thing. They go. One woman come say, "Can I take you a picture?" I say, "If I see, if I go just knock that phone come off for your hand." They clean my sweat. They chop the thing. Forget. No place like home. Oh
No
my, yeah,
place
no place
like
like
home.
home.
Oh. No, I know. But wow. Hey, Agbalumo. So now Agbalumo season. Wait, oh.
Now Agbalumo season, oh. Now small remain. I for carry the tree come plants for this side. They say they no see tree.
Kai.
My sister said they don't see tree. I be won't
They
collect
not
the
they
tree.
not fit cut the stem.
I
Yeah,
no
you guys
see
they take
see. I say I no system. I no system. So I can't say how I want to take clear the thing, and they say make you go use seed. I say I don't try the seed before. You know work. Now it make me walk on collect tree. They say they go find tree keep from make them for come plant. So home sweet, oh I beg. All I
home
can say
sweet.
is go with money, flenture very well, and come back home and come back here and continue the work again.
But how was the security wise? I mean, for you. I mean, how did you
Well,
say? What was your
I
experience?
was mainly in Lagos. I
Okay.
didn't have a problem. However, my mother-in-law, my husband, they did travel, and they went by air, and it wasn't much of a problem. The only problem was the flights were double because traveling to the east was like
Yes.
200,000 plus, depending on
Yes,
the
I
flight you're
heard that.
taking.
Mm-hmm.
It was real. It was real.
Wow.
I saw someone bought a ticket that was 500,000 one way.
Kai.
Yes, for real, that happened. Uh-uh. Oh my yeah, even moving within Lagos, just within Lagos that we were there, I spent over
Mm-hmm.
100,000 in transportation because
Oh my God.
every I didn't do bus. I did buses sometimes. I did keke napep. But if you had to go to places like 10,000
Mm-hmm.
for Bolts, 18,000 for Uber, you know, depending on where you were going to. And of course,
Right.
a lot of them, it was because of traffic. In all fairness to them, you know, then go try find them way, but no how, you go just jam one
You will
small.
jam traffic. Yeah.
So that is what, and the way they run it is they are counting your time. But
Okay.
the one where vex me past me say, oh my yeah,
Mm.
cash no day.
So there was no cash in circulation.
There is no cash in circulation. Oh my yeah, see,
Hmm.
you go one buy something, the person go tell you say, okay, you go pay through POS. Then they will come tell you, go say, okay, I go pay through POS. You go say, okay, if the market where you want buy now 10,000, now you want pay. Then go tell
Mm-hmm.
you say because the person where you want using POS no get your own personal POS, you go bring another person come. That person will go bring come go tell you, say, okay, madam, your charges go be 400 naira for the 10,000 where you want pay. So you go pay the 10,000. Then the person where they use in POS will come give you, go come charge you 400 on top that 10,000.
Hey,
God
400
bless you.
naira.
Yes, so 400 naira. Now, so if person get
Hmm.
POS alone, now business. Money no
No
dey banko
kidding.
for cash. But POS person, if you tell POS person, say make he give you 10,000 naira for cash, he go give you 10,000, then you go collect 1,000 as in charges.
Jeez Louise, these people are cleaning out. They
What
are in
are you saying?
cahoots with the bank.
Wait now, you go buy petrol. The petrol people no go get POS, but they go get merchants where they do the POS. I been buy petrol put for my sister car. We won't go somewhere. The petrol na 40K. Now the person can say, madam, your POS, the charges go be 2,000. Now look and finish. I said, look me where. I resemble person who want dash you 2,000. You dey craze? He said, madam, I say, I beg. I say, madam, Oga, make we do transfer. Because for you to do transfer, bank charges is between 25 and 50 naira based on the bank, depending on the bank. But you won't do POS, then go charge you money. So money no dey circulation. If you buy something, give person cash. If you see as the person go, they thank you. Madam, Oshe go. Ada fuel. because cash no dey in circulation. Now, hey, I don't want to talk. So
Wow.
anybody wey won't go house, just tell them make they help you prepare your money. Otherwise, be ready to do transfer. No, just do POS, because POS go chop your money. My friend been tell me say he won't collect. He wanted to travel home. He needed cash. He say he go bank. Now only, in fact, what I even talk, my husband said he go bank. Now only 5,000 naira and then give him 5,000 naira. My friend say he go bank. Then tell her say our Ghana only 5K we go give you. Say he tell the man say, what you make I carry the 5K do? Buy gas, I be dash you. Which one? He say, Aga, sorry, oh, now so it be. He can't say Oga, but you see, if you go that guy, we get POS. Like joke. He go. He wanted 100K. The guy give him 100K. Oh my yeah. The guy collected 10,000 naira as charges for giving him 100,000 naira. So in other words, that guy had to pay 110,000 naira. To get 100,000 naira cash, he had to pay 10,000 naira. This is what is going on now. When I come ask my friend when they work for bank, I say, I beg, which kind of nonsense be this? He say, the government is trying to introduce a cashless society where everybody can use card. I say, so the yala tawe they for main road, they sell in small pepper and in small atarodo. We go sell them for 15 naira. It will follow you. They do cashless, abi. He say, madam, everybody get POS. So I say, everybody get POS. Why you not reach everywhere? Now I call ask person, say, how much is it to get this POS? He say, say before it be they cost like 45K, like 65K. Say now this thing only go like 75, 85K to get one POS. So what they are now saying is, I mean, it's not a bad idea, but why do it at a time when everybody needs cash in a festive period? Oh my, Nigeria. Now so our matabi. It go better one day. Make all of us
10,000 naira or 100 naira in one day. POS.
In one day. Can you imagine how much that person is making?
Yes. Imagine 10 people withdrawing 100,000, which of course that's highly unlikely because people will come and withdraw 200, 500, 300, depending, right? So what the banks are now doing, they're in cahoots with ATM people. I mean, POS people. So they get a cut. So they will make sure there's no cash in the bank.
You can't get cash at the ATM. So everybody is going to listen to that. You cannot get money at the banks. You cannot get money in the grocery store. You cannot get money anywhere. But the POS people are steadily making a killing. So that's the new business now. That's the new business going on now. Or you do a transfer. So most people either they'd rather do transfer because you're going to pay charges either way, but the bank transfer charges is less. Now, what is the big problem with the transfer? The internet's no go work. Now, so you go wait, you go buy the market finish. You go say, madam, just do the POS now because your internet is slow. Business, they wait. You no get patience. Look, it is a planned failure, systematically planned failure that will not benefit anybody. Auntie Omoye, I don't contribute to make I go Jerry.
Thank you very much. Please take care of that your cold, though. Thank you so much for contributing.
Thank you.
Hey,
to everyone.
Welcome back. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, can you people hear that? This is crazy. This is crazy. Bamidele, welcome. Oh. Greetings to you. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. How are you? Welcome. Oh. What do you have to say on this matter on the ground? We're just, talking about.
In terms of like Nigeria, I don't think Nigeria is ever going to change, especially with this banking system. Um, a classmate of mine, I went to secondary school with him in Nigeria, told me that he needed to, I was helping him out just a little bit. And I don't know if you heard of SendWave. That's a really fun way to like send money to not only Nigeria but like other African nations as well.
Yeah,
And
I know about Sendwave. Yeah, okay.
so it's like, but the thing about it is that especially with their employment system, like if you have an employee and and the employee is working for you and you don't pay them their money, how do you expect them to survive and to take care of their family if you don't pay them their salary? So they have to go out and beg us here in the diaspora, and they don't even understand that here in the diaspora, we are really hustling. So it's like, but it's um like I don't know about how Nigeria's gonna ever gonna change, because like you have leaders that want to be in the position and the power and stagnant. And to be honest, the government leaders in Nigeria, especially, they think that the citizens of Nigeria are stupid. And the main reason why is because leaders go to other nations to get health care, but they don't want to provide health care in other nation in their own nation.
Mhm.
And they don't value human life in Nigeria at all. So why, and especially the funny thing is that you know a lot of African leaders, especially like in Nigeria, they like to talk a lot. They like to
Mhm.
have meetings about talking and doing this and doing that, but there's really no action by what they say. So it's like, you know, you can shout all you want, you can talk all you want, but it's like you don't put any action to what you're doing. It's like I don't see that nation ever going to change, because I even see like, even though like my parents, they have the ambition to move back and move there permanently, but like our parents' generation, they're not even thinking about moving back to Nigeria, and they're like in their 60s and 70s. So it's like, what, forget about Nigeria or Africa. It's no longer home. The here in the diaspora is our home right now. So it's like we don't even think about, going back to develop our nation when it's not even, that's pretty much what I had to say. You know, it's just like,
Hmm.
it's just not livable. I'm like, how can a person live in a country like that? It's like, and the funny thing, they call us the giants of Africa. And the only main reason why they call us the giants of Africa is we're the largest population in Africa. But like, you see other African nations, and they're developing better than Nigeria. So it's sort of like an embarrassment to be called the giants of Africa.
Well, the giant in the mud right now. That giant, the giant is in the mud right now. That's just the truth, you know. It is what it is. But I mean, having said that, though, I believe that we all have roles to play. We can't. It doesn't matter how long you've been outside of the country. We have to keep talking and having these conversations. It's not is it going to change overnight? Maybe not, but I believe in miracles. I believe things can change if it's time for them to change. Do I believe that Nigeria has to hit rock bottom? Basically, it has to sink down into the ocean and get to the bottom of that, the deepest ocean, and then climb its way out of it. The way it is right now, it's likely that there will be a bloody revolution. I don't think there's any shortcut about that. It will take a miracle for it not to happen and for things to just on its own start to change. But the people have to get to a point where they're tired and sick of it. I anticipate that this whole revolution is probably going to start from the north because they'll be the hardest hit. So that for me, that's that. So I don't think that no matter where you live in the world, you're still Nigerian. Your DNA can never lie. It's there, it's in your blood. If you don't fix your home, who's gonna fix it? That's basically the point. So it's not up to one person, it's up to all of us. We all have roles to play. It doesn't matter. People have been outside of Nigeria for a very long time, but they still end up going back to Nigeria because that's the only place they know. So Giant of Africa is in the mud right now, so we can't even continue to talk about that. That's what I think on that one, you know. So that's what I think on that. So anyway, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us as usual. As always, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna be shutting down the live show right now in a few minutes. Oriyomi, welcome. Oh. Nigeria is no longer the giant in Africa. In fact, we are the ant of Africa. Oriyomi, yes, so facts. We really are. That one are true. I don't know if you argue am with you. It's a fact. We really are. You understand? So, anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Negro Papa, I thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. And it's still being referred to as an African American. Well, say they say Biden done the step down. So they are looking for someone that will replace him. We'll see how it goes. Kene, thank you very much. BB, thank you for calling in. Thank you very much for calling. Please take care of that cold, oh, BB, I beg. Annie, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Misty, Neka, my darling. Neka, don't go bed. I appreciate you all. Bamidele, thank you very much. So, guys, I'll see you on my next one. Have a great night. Bye.